Thank you so much for joining me today. And with your permission, I'd like to ask you the first question.
Please go ahead.
Sure. So, the first question I have for you is how and why did you strategically position the company to become the largest producer of chlorinated solvents in the whole world through the construction of a chemical complex in Qatar?
So I think nothing comes overnight. Rehan. We
Yeah.
started a plant in India in the year 1995. We consolidated our position in India, becoming the largest producers of chlorinated solvents into India. Then we put up a plant in Thailand, and finally we put a large integrated complex in Qatar, which made us the largest producers of chloroparaphenes in the world.
Was
And we were lucky to have the royal family of Qatar as our partners. And Qatar is the biggest in gas reserves in the world, third largest gas reserve in the world, and the cheapest power in the world. So power was a key raw material for us to go to Qatar.
okay, very interesting. So, the next question I have for you. So in Qatar, your joint venture is with MFG company, QIMC for chlor-alkali and Gulf Chlorine for calcium chloride. So what was the reason for this joint venture, and especially with this particular company?
So in any place you want to do, you want to have credible peoples. So QIMC is chaired by Dr. by His Highness Sheikh Abdul Rahman Al Thani, who has about 24 joint ventures in the country. All the kerosene supplied to Qatar Airways is done by him. All the gas is supplied in Qatar through him. So we found him as a very credible player who is very involved in the business, but yes, gives the freedoms to his partner to work. And he is the royal family, so he's the brother of the Amir of Qatar, which does help in Middle East you to know the right people and get the right job done faster. So I think we were lucky to have him as a partner in Qatar.
Wow, very interesting. So the next question I have for you is the KLJ is the world's manufacturing leader in plasticizer and polymer compounds, and it was founded by your father. What made your family tap into this industry, and what was the reasoning and vision for this business initially when it first started?
Uh, there was no vision as such when we started. I think we started in 1967, which is about 55 years, yeah, roughly about 55, 56 years from today. I think my father is a first generation businessman. So he was looking at an opportunity, and an uncle of him suggested it and started it. But what made a difference to us was that when we started it, we made it our life. The business became a part of our life, and we ensured that we become the best and the most competitive polymer compound in the country. And today we are the largest polymer compounder in the country by the range and the capacity both.
Wow, that's amazing. And so one more thing that really wanted to ask you is that your company KLJ Resources Limited has made significant strides in trading petrochemical and derivatives. So can you shed light on the factors that contributed to the group's success in this sector, and what challenges did you face in this sector particularly?
I think we were lucky that we were already known in this market of petrochemicals because we are the largest producers of plasticide and polymer compounds.
Yeah.
We started with a very small capital of around 100,000 USD in 2009. Today, we are the largest polymer and chemical distributors in the country. We are the 39th largest distributor in the world, and we are the youngest company to do that. So this was possible because again we were in the field and we remained focused on what the customer needs are. And all of us suppliers from Shell to Exxon to Petronas, all of them really supported us in the time when the market was turbulent. So we have become partners of all these large corporates in the Indian market. So with the help of our partners and with the help of our team, we were able to build it up in such a short span of time.
Great. So, but there was no any like specific challenge, but it was just generally quite smooth, the process.
Life is never smooth, Maria. You're getting into school, so once you get into the business, life is never smooth. They're all challenges. But if you have the right team, and if you have the right people in place, and you have the right intent, I think then things do fall in place.
Okay. So the next question I had for you was that with advancements in technology and sustainable practices, how has KLJ changed or adapted their production process? And how have you used technology to your advantage in making sure that you remain and occupy most of the market share in plasticized and polymer compounds in the market?
So we are constantly innovating. We have one of the largest R&D facility in our industry, which with large spaces and large infrastructure and large manpower developing our own technology. Our power cost, because of our team's effort, has come down by 40%. So
Wow.
we are, I think, the lowest because we are also concerned about the environment and the plastics and polymer compounds which we make, we use less energy than any other producer in the world. So this is only possible because with constant innovation and complete focus on the industry we are in.
Wow. Any kind of specific sustainable practices that or sustainability like initiatives that the company has taken or changed in that or used to change in the production process? Something kind of specific.
Like I said again, it's the power cost has really come down,
Okay.
which does help in the green emissions and all. So we are the greenest plant in the world today as per the consumption of electricity. Our safety standards, safety norms which we maintain, we have never had, touch wood, God has been kind. We never had a major accident in our factories due to of we maintain the world standards in safety and environment protections. So we are very proud of that, and fortunately, I think we are continuously trying to ensure that we are not. Our team is not currently, very happy with what they're doing. They are constantly trying to innovate and improve the efficiency of environments towards the environment and towards the sustainability.
Right, sir. So, sir, one of the final questions that I had to ask you was that universities have recently added courses on family business. KLG being, of course, a family dynasty. What were your views, or what are your views on the implementation of a family business course in university? Do you feel it is necessary, and do you feel if you're taking it, it would be allowed you to guide yourself better through KLG and the initial process of joining the company?
I definitely feel it's a need of our hour to have a family business course because the way family businesses work, the dynamics works is sometimes different than how the multinationals work. And if you are trained and equipped to handle, if you get tools and so the integration which happens in the business happens more smoothly, and you are able to understand and appreciate other parts of the family members or stakeholders in the business much better.
Right.
So I have not done a family business course, but if I had been given an opportunity, I would have loved to do it. And I think it would have added a lot of value for personally for me and for my other members also.
Definitely, sir. And now, so for the final question of the interview, so what is one piece of advice that you would give to aspiring entrepreneurs like yourself who are wishing to join the same industry or the same field as KLJ is in?
I think my advice would be very simple: that is remain focused because nothing comes easy in life. What is constant is you have to be focused on your work, on your team member, and creating the right atmosphere and environment in your place. That's all I'll say. For this is true for our businesses, and this may be true for other businesses also.
Definitely. Thank you so much for sharing your views with me today. So that concludes the interview.
Thank you. Thank you.